So I'm gonna get back with my buddy Dana this morning. Love you, brother. You can love this story. Big bad Dana Harmon. You've already heard me talk about him. Big bad Dana Harmon. But that ain't what I called. This morning, I'm gonna tell you a story I'm gonna call Turtle Annihilation Day. Turtle Annihilation Day was a result of my running the trot line in Cedar Bayou behind my house to restock my ponds after I filled them up. That's a whole nother story, and leads to another story and another story, but I'm not gonna get off on a tangent this morning. I'm gonna tell you about Turtle Annihilation Day. Well, the way I ran my trot line, it was a 100-footer, and the bayou was only 15, 20 feet wide at the water level it was at for the bulk of the time I ran that trot line. So I didn't want to walk in that bayou and cross it to string the trot line out there. So I rednecked it. I tied each end on the same side of the bank to a tree stump, or to a tree. And I put a 6-pound hammerhead in the middle, so when I threw it out there, it folded out like a V. Whoop. Now I got 2 lines running across the bayou. Well, when that 6-pound hammerhead hit the water on the other side of the bayou, it made a sploosh, big, loud thump in the water. And after about a week of it, the turtles figured out, hey, when we hear that big loud thump right there, there's bait in the water, and they'd come clean me out. And I mean, they'd eat everything from live perch to boiled crawfish that were left over from last year or something. Whatever I put on there, them turtles would clean it out. And every once in a while I'd catch one, but not as many as that. I mean, they would come in droves. I conditioned them to come to the sound of that hammerhead. They're spooked there. So I was at the office one day. I was talking to a buddy of mine, another buddy, Rick Miller, and told him, you know what, tomorrow I'm gonna have Turtle Annihilation Day. I just decided. He said, what's Turtle Annihilation Day, Richard? I said, well, I'm gonna get me a cooler and a lawn chair. And Jason gave me a little 17 caliber rifle. He wants me to shoot at something and tell him what happens. Well, I shot a squirrel, it blew him up. Shot a crow, blew him up. But it was attack driving son of a gun. So I load up the truck, well, actually the tractor, put it all on the bush hog, a chair, a cooler, and the rifle. Drove down to where my spot was, walked down in there, pulled in that trot line, which was empty, and didn't even bait it up. Just threw it in the water. Sploosh, and here they come. Bap, 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 bap. I'd get 4 or 5. I'd pull it back in, sit down and drink me some tea, and throw it out there again. This is at daybreak. This is 6:30 in the morning. Sploosh, here they come again. Bap, 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 bap. I got 5 or 6, whatever I get. Pull the line back up, take me a little beverage break, eat me a piece of deer sausage that I made a little lunch for myself down there, or breakfast actually. Turned into lunch, but I bet I threw that thing out there 40 times by 10:30, 11 o'clock. And probably had 70 dead turtles. Well, I never give much thought what happens to a turtle if you shoot them, well, they sink. That's what happens. And the bayou flows from north to south, just like most waterways in the world. And it had a pretty stout current right then. So the carcasses all drifted downstream from me. Well, I didn't realize it because I didn't walk down that far. But about 150 yards from me, there was a log jam. And if you don't know what that is, it's when dead trees fall across a waterway and it makes like a little dam. And it doesn't hold all the water back. It's not waterproof, but it holds back so much that it makes a little spillway behind it, okay? The water, the level that the water was at right now, there were little waterfalls all over the street in the brush that the tree had captured. And so it dug out a little hole. Well, it turns out that's a pretty good place to fish, especially when that water's running. That log jam is still there, I believe. I don't know, I haven't been down there in a while. Well, I was, but can't even tell you why. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Anyhow, I got probably 70 dead turtles in that water. My friend Rick called me and said, Richard, did you do Turtle Annihilation Day? I said, of course I did. He said, dude, it's 11 o'clock. I woke up late. It's like, well, you done missed it, dude. I'm fixing to pack up. Well, I did that daily until I cleaned them turtles out. I mean, when I throw that hammer in there, not one turtle come. They done figured out this is not the place for food. This place gets your head blown off. No more turtles in Richard's part of the bayou. Hell, I killed 70 of them. You know what I mean? I killed 70 of them. And never gave it a thought what happens to them after they float down the bayou. Well, one day, the fourth day, my buddy Dana called me. He said, Richard, what are you doing? I'm in your driveway. I see your truck, and you ain't here. I said, Dana, I'm at my fishing hole down here, and I'm throwing the bait around and tinning my trot line. He said, oh man, cool. I've never seen your fishing hole. Tell me how to get there. And I told him where to get to. And when I heard his truck drive up, he got out and hollered, hey, and I hollered, hey, and he found me from my voice. He walked down to where I was at. It wasn't but about 70, 80 yards from me. And he found me. He was like, dude, this is cool as heck. I'm like, yeah, it is cool as heck. He said, man, whose little gun is that? Is it your gun? I said, no, that's Jason's. I said, but it's a tack driving son of a gun, Dana. I mean, I've been shooting turtles in the head. In the head. And he said, really? He said, man, I'm gonna walk down the bayou with it and see if I can find something to shoot. I said, okay, well, just don't shoot over the banks of the bayou. Shoot into the bank because it'll go. It's a 17 caliber, but it's like got a lot more powder than a 22 round. It'll go a long ways. You can't just shoot up in the air. Don't shoot at a squirrel in a tree. Shoot at something in the water or on the ground. Okay, dude, I got it. And so he goes walking down the bayou. Well, there wasn't even a whisper of a breeze. I mean, there wasn't no whisper of a breeze. And somehow Dana walked past that log jam, and when he did, just the slightest north breeze drifted past my ear. And I said, wow. And I heard Dana screaming like a girl. Ah! 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 And I think, oh my goodness, he doesn't see a big cat or a snake got him. He's in a bind, and I start running towards him with my 45. And I'm running towards him, and I see him running down the trail. And he's got that gun, he's flailing all around. I said, Dana, stop, dude, you're gonna shoot somebody. Give me that gun. I grabbed the gun, and he's like, yeah, you son of a gun. I said, what's the matter with you, dude? What's the matter? What did you see? He said, dead turtles. I don't know if you know what dead turtles smell like. Boy, there's nothing Dana Harmon sweet cake can handle. He's like, it's in my clothes! It's in my hair! Oh! He ran off screaming like a girl. Big bad Dana Harmon run off again, screaming like a girl. I love you, brother. It's in my hair! It's in my clothes! It's in my hair!